Welcome, it's Michelle Marie here. I'm going to go through the eclipse 3rd of this month, March 2026, the lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse, and show you some vibrational resonances that are not apparent in the chart and what they mean. So in order to do that, I like people to see exactly what's going on so that you get it, essentially. So I'm going to share the actual chart and we'll talk about it briefly. So here we have the full moon eclipse chart. You can see that the sun is at 12 degrees and 54 minutes of Pisces, and the moon is at 12 degrees and 54 minutes Virgo. So there's the sun shining on the moon in its fullest. And what I look at, in addition to the fact that they're on the Virgo Pisces axis, is something very world encompassing about this axis, where you have the collective in Pisces, where we make connections, where all is one, and you have the Virgo axis where the moon is, which is looking at the details and breaking things down. So we have a whole bunch of planets here that are nearby, but the most important thing is the vibrations. So when I look at the vibrations, I can see that the 47 vibration is the strongest. And the way I do that is I look up here to listing and I look at the harmonic patterns listing. And when I look at number 1, I get to see what the highest vibrations are. And I'm only showing you so that you can get a handle on this real time. And what I see, if we scroll down, this is 4 planet conjunctions. And I see that the 47 vibration is showing up here, along with the Sun, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto. So this is a multiplication of the natal chart by 47 times. Then we go 94 times, and we can see Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, Moon, of course, because they're in resonance. So that's 47 times 2, right? And we have a whole bunch of, planets, including Sun and Moon. So that's going to be the one I'm looking at. We can look at a lot of different things, but that's the one that's jumping out for me to look at. And what that means is that it's about preserving traditions. So these actual vibrations are circuitries of energy, and you can see just by feeling it that there's a strong circuit here, right? This big huge square has Pluto and the Sun, and it has Saturn and the Moon and Venus. And what these are done, what we do here is we're actually reading these as these planets in accordance to the vibration they're in. So the vibration of 47 means that we are preserving traditions. We don't want people to change and be all the same. We're looking at, I'll just read it to you actually, so you can get a real vibe for it. So I want to feel these energies. It recognizes that there's different networks of groups and families. Sometimes those families interact, and we want to enable different countries, neighbors, families, or other subcultures or networks the respect and appreciation and understanding of each other. Everything is bound and connected to everything else, right? And we want to, in 47 vibration, we want to see each group thrive. We want to support all groups so that because each person has something to share. And we want the groups to be separate. We don't want them to be the same. Otherwise, that country would lose its soul. So there's a richness to each country's traditions, and we want to see with this vibration at this full moon eclipse to show exactly what each country has to offer. It's highlighting that, and it's highlighting the need to heal that, because there's an intensity whenever you have Pluto and the Sun together. It's putting the light on this intense need to preserve traditions. And of course, Saturn and Moon is preserving the past and what is beautiful about that. So that's the main energy I can see. And then when I look at the midpoints in that actual chart, then we can start to see that the Sun and the Moon are actually the Sun is a midpoint between the Moon and Saturn, and the Moon is a midpoint between the Sun and Pluto, and Venus is the midpoint. So Venus is about beauty, and we want to preserve that tradition of beauty in each subculture, in each country, and in each tradition. And we're trying to preserve that as a collective humanity. We're looking at what's wrong and what we can bring back in. We're not trying to eliminate these traditions. We're trying to bring them together. So that said, I think that's worth taking into account considering what's going on in the world today. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.